We had our first child about 18 months after we got married. His first 18 months of life, everything was great.
I think we did well as a team as far as the mechanical part of it. You know, you feed him this time, I feed him that time. But we weren't really talking about how this has changed our lives and what this looks like now and how stressful it is to have somebody screaming, you know, and you don't really know what they need. Then, yeah, right around when he was about 18 months old, he actually stopped saying some words.
About the time he turned 3 was when we took him to a specialist and they started using the word autism. And at this point, that was more than I knew how to deal with emotionally. I didn't want to deal with it. I wanted to escape from the realities of having an autistic child. I didn't want to talk about it. I just didn't want to think about it.
For me, having the label helped, but it didn't change Greg and my communication as far as just how to handle it. I still was mad. I still felt alone. We still weren't talking about the hard stuff. You know, mechanically, again, we were able to handle, like, oh, you know, what speech therapist do we need to take him to? What doctor do we need to take him to? But it wasn't, how do you really feel about this? You know, are you sad? Are you scared? You know, we never had those conversations.
I didn't really think about what I was doing in not communicating with Kelly was wrong. All I wanted to do was escape.
I wasn't getting anything from him. It was like kind of I was talking to like a blank wall. He would just kind of sit there. So I felt abandoned. I would start needling him, kind of, you know, just trying to dig to get him mad, just because I felt hurt. So if you're going to hurt me by not responding to me, I'm going to hurt you and, you know, say some things that probably are not very nice.
All I knew was that she was mad and I didn't want to deal with that. So I just continued to shut down and continue to kind of try to get as far away from her anger as I could. And just all these things kind of combined to really just kind of pull us apart. We weren't talking to each other, we weren't communicating, we weren't talking about what was going on with our son. I just felt like my marriage was something I had to deal with. That this is the cross that God had given me to bear, and I was just this is the way it was. I had a mad wife, an autistic son, 2 other kids that run on nuclear batteries and never stop. I had to deal with all that.